In this video, we're going to be going over how to add or edit products in Magento 2. So first go to Catalog, then Products. Here you'll see a list of all the products on your website. To add, go to this little drop-down menu to select the specific type of product. We're going to do a simple product. And here you can see any of the required fields with a little red asterisk next to it. So make sure that all of those are filled in, and then it should let you add your product. So right here you can toggle whether or not the product is visible on your website. This field you always want to leave as default. And then the product name goes right here, which is pretty self-explanatory. And below that you want to put your stock keeping units and the price below that. So say that you just had a normal price like 120 that you wanted to put on here, you just select that or type it in. But you can click on advanced pricing to have more options. So this is connected to a calendar, so if you have a seasonal item that changes price depending on time of year, you can adjust that there. On this website we actually have an example of this. You can see deals of the season right here. So during a certain time of year, the prices on these products go down. You can do this by going to advanced pricing, putting in the time frame and the special price, and then clicking done. Then this tax class right here, you can select if it's applicable in your case. The quantity is just how many you have left in stock, and then this will adjust automatically when customers buy on your website. You can also adjust whether it's in and out of stock right here. And then weight, this is just for shipping calculations. And this will depend on which courier you're using. So the next field is categories. You can see off to the right-hand side that you can create new categories as needed, but what you want to do here is select all the categories that your product belongs under. And this will make it much easier for customers to find it on your website. So after you've done that, the next field is visibility. So you can see here that catalog and search are both selected, and I'll go over what each of these means. So catalog is up at the top following links on your website. And search is if your customer searches specifically for that item with the search bar. So if you want it visible through only search or only catalog for some reason, you can do that. Here we have selected both. And this last category up top, not visible individually, that one usually just isn't used. So you don't have to worry about that. You can use this field to set your product as a new product. So if you come out with a new one, you can have that label on there with an end date for it to come off. The featured product toggle will determine whether your product is shown under this bar right here. Let's move on to the content. So you can have a short description here, the normal description. Here it's pretty important that you use the keywords that you're trying to optimize for SEO. And let's go down to images and videos. So you can click here, upload images of your product. You can upload however many you would like, or just one, it's up to you. And here I'll upload 2 images so that I can show you how to adjust image specific settings. Under the first one, you can see that there are 4 different tags: base, small, thumbnail, and swatch. These are 4 different places that image is going to show up in representation of your product. So if you wanted the second image to show up as a thumbnail for the product or in one of these other locations, then you can select those and you'll see that the tags have moved over to be under that image. So that's pretty self-explanatory. All right, this next section is super important for SEO. The first opening here for URL key, if you leave this blank, the website will automatically generate a URL for you for that product, but it'll just be random numbers and letters like you see at the URL up at the top of the page. So what you want to do is put in a couple keywords or whatever you would like here that sort of correlate with the product. Next is meta title, meta keywords, the meta description. Just put keywords in here and it'll really help with SEO. The rest of these options down here, the customizable options, products in websites, design, you can feel free to take a look at these. They're not as important, but open them up and take a look. But after you're done adjusting everything, click Save up at the top. But I'm just going to back out to not save the changes we made. All right, let's take a look at, once you've created items, how to find them. So you can search by a keyword, or there are filters that you can use. So you can come in here and you can search for a product with its ID, price, quantity. If you have a specific product and its SKU number, you can put that here, search for it, and then you just look down at the list and you can edit whichever product you're looking for. So this just takes you back to the same page we were looking at before, where you can enable, disable the product, you can edit the price, you can put a special price on here, you can edit the quantity, the stock status, in stock, out of stock, change the weight, whether it's featured or not, anything that you want. And then just make sure to press save afterwards and it'll update automatically. And that's it for how to manage your product listings in Magento 2.